Hey there, fanboys and fangirls. This is your host, the other Luke, and joining me as always,
The other host.
Sherlock Colvin.
And Lord Skywalker.
and this week is a jam-packed week. We're going to make this week of the podcast like the past couple weeks have been with conventions. It's just going to blow your mind with all the coverage we've got.
So much.
Starting today, we're going to start off with some DC coverage from San Diego ComiCon. But to kind of give you a heads up of what's coming, we've got a Star Wars Celebration coverage coming up, where we talk about all that cool Rogue One and Rebels news. And then next Monday, for Marvel Mondays, we're going to go ahead and cover everything from Comic-Con related to Marvel. So be sure to tune back for those. But right now, let's start off with that Wonder Woman trailer, don't we?
Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
Please tell me you've seen where someone's actually like shortened it and they've cut it to the Linda Carter theme song. It's amazing.
I think I've seen that. Yeah. I'm super excited because one, what's her name? Gail something.
Gal Gadot.
There it is. I like how she looks as Wonder Woman, and I like how she did it in what was it, Batman and Superman. I'm excited we're going to see her in more action than we did in that movie.
You know who I'm excited that's in this movie? Did any of y'all watch House of Cards?
Yeah.
Robin Wright, Claire Underwood.
Oh yes, yes.
Seeing her in this, it has me super pumped because if you've watched House of Cards, you notice her character has got a lot darker.
I didn't know Chris Pine was going to be in it.
Yeah, you not remember in the movie, the photo of Wonder Woman, the old photo?
I've only seen it once,
Okay.
and that was 3 hours of my life that I kind of wish I had back. But
yeah, in the old photo that she doesn't want getting out is the photo of her back in the day, kind of like Captain America and his crew.
okay, I barely remember it.
But yeah, he was there. Yeah, he's the love interest.
Super
like it 'cause
excited to see him.
Or I like it because it's like one thing I loved from the like Bruce Timm animated like universe that they had for DC that we grew up with. It was very much implied that Wonder Woman and Bruce Wayne had a thing, and in this context, given that the Wonder Woman movie takes place in World War I, it would actually work where she could still have her relationship with Steve Trevor, but obviously time passes and he's probably going to pass with it, but she could still possibly engage in a relationship with Bruce, and that would just be a neat little tip of the hat to the animated series.
I don't know how I feel about that. I always thought she was with Superman, which I know Superman is with Lois Lane, but I don't know.
I've never liked the Wonder Woman Superman thing. Does it make sense? Yeah, but just to me, it just sounds like that bit in Mallrats when Jason Lee's trying to figure out which superhero's dong does what.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, it's just like, and he literally has a line where he says the only woman who could handle Superman's super dick is Wonder Woman. And I'm just kind of like, okay, that's funny as a joke, but when they actually include it in the canon, I'm like, are you serious? Because Superman has Lois Lane, Wonder Woman has Steve Trevor, and with a time thing, it would make sense, but it's like, I don't know. That's just me.
Well,
and plus, she and Bruce are both stubborn, so it'd be really funny for them to be together.
Batman gets enough ladies already.
yeah.
True, but does he care about them? No. He's just a playboy.
He cares about putting a team together. So how about that Justice League trailer?
I'm so happy.
I finally
Very
watched
excited.
it the other day, and I honestly like this Flash more than I like the current TV show Flash.
Oh,
And I haven't even seen him. I haven't seen him at all play this character, except for this
just
trailer.
dropping lines.
I don't know if I'm gonna like him more.
I think I'm gonna like him.
I'm definitely interested, seeing with
I like
the suit
him.
being more of the Injustice style.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a pretty good game.
Straight up caught that Batarang.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this.
I'm keeping this.
You're sitting in my second favorite chair.
Oh yeah, and Tyler, you'll like this. One of the monitors on Barry Allen's like command center thing when it shows a shot of Bruce Wayne. It's the Rick and Morty scene
Yeah.
when Rick and Summer beat up the devil.
Yeah, and they get jacked and they start beating up on all the assholes.
Yeah, and they do it to Deadpool's theme song.
Don't give it to you.
I'm just really pumped because it's like I feel like they're clearly hearing the criticisms with, we need to kind of make this a little bit lighter, a little bit more fun, but at the same time we can still keep an edge to it. Like Aquaman, like 2017 is going to be the year Aquaman is lame jokes end because he looks like a total badass.
Finally.
Right.
He's still a lame. He can talk to fish.
You're not going to say that to his
say,
face.
I feel like that's a very strong oversimplification.
Bruce even said it when he beat him. So I hear you can
And
talk
Bruce
to fish.
would get his ass kicked.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. He just got
The
thrown off
second
a wall.
time, the second time he said to a person who is more than capable of kicking his ass like something condescending. Do you bleed? And now it's like I hear you talk to fish, and then he throws him up against the wall.
Still, he can talk to fish.
Well, either way, I guess I'm really excited that it to me it feels like the animated cartoon except in a movie form, and it's like
Yeah.
I like the little bit more rock and roll feel that they're giving to it. It's it definitely seems fun. It definitely seems like there's definitely laughs in it. This was definitely like a bit where DC had to win back a lot of people, and I feel like that was a smart card for them to play.
Yeah. A lot of
And-
people took an exit after Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, and this is definitely something that seems like it's going to bring people back in. I already see like the foundations of it. It looks like Cyborg and Flash are going to be the big comedic relief of the movie, and like Cyborg's going to be he's going to be the dry, serious guy, but then Flash is going to be the very quirky guy, which is very fitting. But I definitely like what I'm seeing of Ezra Miller. I'm personally, I respect and I have enjoyed bits of the Flash CW show, but my problem is not that Grant Gustin isn't a wonderful actor, but I feel like he almost feels a little too Peter Parker-y at times, where Ezra Miller feels a little bit more like kind of the Barry Allen I would expect. He's different, but I like it. And I also like the banter between Bruce and Diana. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was pretty excited to see more of Cyborg too. I mean, more of him, not just hanging from a fish hook or a meat hook, but
Yeah, not the cameo, like
Yeah.
I'm on a girder thing. And I know a lot of people are kind of like, well, the CGI kind of looks meh. I'm like, well, they've only been shooting the movie for like a month and a half. We're lucky that it looks that good, I mean, the fact that they even showed like pretty much a full trailer at ComiCon is awesome.
yeah.
But that lineup picture,
Yeah.
I got chills. I'll be honest, I got chills.
I mean, you can tell Ben Affleck's excited now because on stage he was. He looked like a little fanboy a little bit. He was
Well,
kinda
yeah,
all
he pulls up his phone and he's like filming stuff. He's like, I've done stuff, but this is cool.
Yeah, like he was fanboying out real hard. So
Yeah, and
you can
he's-
tell that he's put everything into it that he feels that he needs to put into it to create the character. So I'm more excited for from everything more the standalone film, but that's not coming for a good while. So
The good thing is we do have confirmation that he is directing it.
yes, which right there in itself, because no one directs that man better than himself. Let's be honest with each other.
Well, that is
Yeah.
just like the guy's an Oscar-winning screenwriter and producer, and the Oscar he won for producing was a film of his own. I mean, the guy's a hell of a filmmaker.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like to have somebody, and I love how he phrased it in his like little like mini speech they did. He was just like, it's like this is like a great play that's been done many times before. It's like, how do you do it, like where you're kind of in accordance with what the play is while still bringing stuff to it. And he's like, it's incredibly intimidating, but it's also challenging in a way that intrigues me. And you can tell, like, I mean, even the harshest of reviews for Dawn of Justice praised Ben Affleck as doing a wonderful job with Batman. So it's like you've got arguably the strongest element of that movie, and at the time right now, the strongest element of what seems to be the DC movie universe. And he's also a filmmaker in his own right. He's co-writing the script. I mean, it's just like it literally they're handing the best part to the guy who knows what he's doing with it. I'm excited.
I'm more excited about Suicide Squad. We finally got the final trailer for that,
Yeah,
and
that's just around the corner.
the more I see, the more I get excited. And I'm really digging Leto's Joker.
I'm still not feeling it.
I'm again, I have my nitpicks with it, but I'm feeling it.
The
Now,
whole
okay.
cast I'm fine with. Just I'm just not on board with Leto's Joker yet.
I'm feeling it. And Harley Quinn, I'm feeling her too.
I think everybody's
Has to be.
feeling her.
Yeah.
What's it? I'll say this. I saw because Conan had the entire cast on his show one of the nights he was at ComiCon, and they showed a clip that like I was already like I'm going to see this opening day, but the thing that won me over is it's a little mini clip of Joker and Harley in Joker's car. They're speeding through what I'm guessing is Gotham, and they're just laughing and having an insane old time, and all of a sudden Batman's like the Batmobile just swings a corner and starts darting after him, and then you hear Harley go, "Batsy, Batsy, Batsy." And then when Batman jumps on the roof of it and starts trying to break into the car, Harley picks up her gun and she starts shooting up into the roof, going like, "You're ruining date night."
Yeah,
And the
that
way
was
she said, I was like, that is the Bruce Timm Harley Quinn. I'm in. I'm totally in.
You know, it's cool how they showed you, just for a second, you see her old Jester outfit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, in the B-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was quick. And they've been releasing these shorts of the characters by themselves. Like I've seen a Captain Boomerang one, a Harley Quinn one, Joker. I think in the Harley Quinn one, they have a flashback to her as Dr. Quinzel,
Yeah.
doing her thing with the Joker, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
I'm pumped.
definitely.
I'm
It's
super-
nice to see that they're really going to the roots with it.
Yeah.
It definitely, just looking at the poster in itself, you can tell that this is their Guardians. It's going to be different.
This is their okay. Never mind.
This is the one that's going to win people over for the DC
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah. Because it just seems like they're going to go more adventurous with this film than they are with the Justice League and the Superman and the Batman.
It's a gamble, but it's one of those things that it's already tracking to be more popular with people. I mean, the trailers have all racked up more views than Batman vs Superman combined.
Still, the way they're showing Deadshot though it reminds me of how they did Venom with Topher Grace. How you saw more of Topher Grace than you did of actual Venom with Deadshot.
Yeah.
There's only one shot I can remember that Deadshot is in full gear it's too much Will Smith. I want to have the helmet on.
And that's one thing that's bothering me, because it's like in the X-Men films, Jennifer Lawrence progressively just is less Mystique over and over, you know?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get
I mean,
high-profile actors in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like at first they're all down to do it, and they do an amazing job, and then ego comes in, and it's like, hey guys, I don't want to do this.
My face needs to be shown more.
Well,
It's like I understand making their conditions, easier on them, which is fine. I mean, when they accept these characters, I mean, they're actors. This is their career. When they accept these characters, they're putting sometimes 2, maybe 3 years in performances, depending on how long they go on for.
I get that, but in the same light, Iron Man 3, how many times is Tony actually in the suit? But it still works.
It worked because
They played off of his ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like they're playing off more of Tony Stark rather than Iron Man.
He was
And the thing
regular
with-
man.
Yeah.
Right, and Mystique is always, I don't know, to me it just seems...
Well, Mystique is definitely like her whole thing is she is a blue person. Where my thing is, it's like as long as Will Smith plays Deadshot true to Deadshot, even if he doesn't have the big white mask on all the time, as long as he's true to that character, I'm happy. And the thing is, it's not like he's known for just being that mask. He's known for being a man himself too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not hating on Will Smith because he's one of my favorite actors, but
I think he was a good pick for sure.
We a Suicide Squad.
we're the Patsies.
All right. From there, let's hop on to some Flash and Arrow. We got to see a trailer for season 3 of Flash.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit this one out because I don't know anything about Flash except for I hate it.
Whoa.
Well, they're doing Flashpoint, right? Or
Yeah.
their version of Flashpoint, at least.
I don't know. It was really exciting to actually get to see Wally with his suit on. It was really impressive, and they kind of give you like this basic overview of like just a hint at things that have changed already, so you know what you're getting into when season 3 actually starts.
I like that the show is not afraid to do like the jumping around of timelines and stuff. That's really
Yeah, like
smart.
right off the bat.
I think that's what makes them more interesting than Arrow, because Arrow. What my problem with Arrow is, it's like the first season's very clear. He's like, okay, I'm all about vengeance and cleansing the city, and then he realizes, okay, I can't kill people, and then I feel like the show's changed tone like 6 different times. Where where Flash is like, it's consistent, but it's not afraid to jump around in the sense of the setting, and it's not afraid to play with those character qualities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flash is sticking. Like, just look, Flash is only about to be 3 seasons in. Look how much content has been covered in just those 2 seasons.
It's because they got really good writers for that.
So what's going on with Flash is more focused on the fanboys and the fangirls of that universe. But when you look at Arrow, it hurts me to say this, but Arrow is becoming like their Vampire Diaries or Supernatural. They've got this group, this demographic of young girls that they want to milk off of. You know, the girls that go into Hot Topic and buy all that shit for Supernatural and all that. So they've got, because it's like the whole thing with Felicity. What are we doing here? How many times are we going to make Oliver fall in and out of love with this chick?
Honestly, that's why I
You
quit
need a
watching.
Venn diagram to like look up these people's sex life. It's like, am I
Well, they're
watching
trying-
a
it's too
soap
much of
opera
an
or am I
after-school
watching a
special.
comic book TV show? Come on, guys.
It's too much of an after-school special, and the thing that Flash does do is it's like, there's the romantic elements, but they balance it very well. With I feel like Arrow, they had a clear idea of what they wanted to do, and then it took off in such a way that they're kind of just throwing it together, and I can't invest myself in something that's not clear as far as what's going to do. At least Flash, it's like, I know exactly what I want to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do Flashpoint. We're going to do King Shark. We're not afraid to do these things.
Yeah.
And
So
even
that-
if I'm not crazy about the execution, I applaud their how daring they are to try it.
Yeah, I'm halfway through season 2 of Flash and halfway through season 4 of Arrow. And I'm halfway through season 2 of Gotham as well. So I'm kind of like at the mid-season finales, that's where I'm at. And I haven't had a moment to catch back up on all those, but seeing what is to come, it's given me some motivation to bump those up on my list.
Yeah,
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, with Arrow, like, there's just been too much pandering to the whole Olicity thing for the last 2 seasons,
Yeah,
and like it's hit the point where,
it's
like,
kind of annoying.
yeah, I'm hitting the point where I'm just like, where I used to love Felicity, now I'm just like, kill her, I don't care anymore.
Right?
Just please move on. Do something different. This is getting
Jeez.
stupid.
She's the eye candy of that show.
Yeah,
They
kill her from the
off.
Lazarus pit and just watch the life just
Well,
drain out of her eyes.
She
I'm
needs
not
to
gonna
be
watch.
coffin candy because I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
They kill her off. I'm done with Arrow.
She was awesome. She was an awful. Not an awful. She was an awesome kind of sidekick to Arrow whenever he needed that tech genius. And it was cool when they brought in the new guy. I can't remember his name right off the bat.
Curtis.
Curtis. And I don't know. I just feel like they had a good thing going, and they took it another direction just because they felt like that's what the viewers wanted. And all
Yeah.
reality, yes, some of the viewers wanted that, but the fans not so much. Like, we don't care a dose of it, because Bruce has always got his thing with Talia. Peter's always doing his thing, running around New York City sleeping with whoever. So, I mean, it's there, and moves the story forward. But
It doesn't need to be the catalyst.
what are Game of Thrones? We gonna
At least Game of Thrones, it has some merit on the plot. You know?
outside of season 1, yes. Season 1, it was just we need viewers, show them titties. We need viewers, show them titties. I'm serious. That's how they sucked in everyone. Look at it. Look how much it dropped to season 2.
Giggity.
And boom goes the dynamite.
No. Step away from all these trailers. We got to look at some DC Icons action figures. For what they had or what I saw, we're pretty much we've already seen. We're getting Aquaman, Batman, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Flash, Superman. Just from what I saw. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can come out with more, but that's what I saw from there.
I saw some new stuff for like the movies and stuff. Like they had some Suicide Squad characters and stuff like that.
The multiverse. Yeah, some of those saw some of those too. One that caught my eye and attention, they're going to release a Batgirl of Burnside, which is the new 52, the later half right before the Rebirth.
Yeah.
They're releasing her with her motorcycle, which that one I definitely am going to add to my collection.
That costume is perfect.
I honestly liked her look before she moved out to Burnside.
I just like the practicality, and it looks like a suit that's like it has a real world quality to it. It's not just like we're gonna put spandex in. I mean, I'm all for like make it sexy, but at the same time, it's like I like that it actually looks like functional and it's not just eye candy. So that's just me.
I guess. I mean, I like she looked tougher in the older suit though.
Well, give her the look her character had from the old series, but do the costume from the Burnside. There you go.
I'm still favoring the old school. Anyway, getting more Batman animated figures.
Good.
We're getting Riddler. I haven't seen a Riddler before. This.
No.
We're getting a Batman Bat Signal.
Good.
Just a prop. Catwoman. I know we've got I'm pretty sure there was a Catwoman release, but this one is a black and white variant. And then a Batwing. You're getting a Batwing, and it's huge.
Nice.
Oh wow!
You can actually
with the Batmobile.
No, it's bigger.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and you can actually fit these figures in the cockpit. It's huge.
And how big were the figures?
I don't know, 6 inch. I want to say
6 inch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're a good size.
Yeah. And for me, the biggest news I thought were the DC Bombshell action figures they announced. If you don't know what the bombshells are, they pretty much it's the DC universe but just women. Wonder Woman, Batwoman, Harley Quinn, Joker's daughter. They're the main focus.
And it's like done in that old World War II propaganda style.
The pinup girl kind of style. Yeah.
Like the Rosie the Riveter kind of thing.
There you go, Rosie the River. That's it. Yeah. So that's it for the toys that caught my eye.
And are you picking any of these up for sure?
I'm gonna do my best to get that Batgirl Batgirl of Burnside with her motorcycle, and the Harley Quinn from the Bombshells, and maybe Batwoman. I don't know.
I'm gonna get the Bombshell Harley, the Burnside Batgirl, and I'm probably gonna get they've got a 2-pack of Superman and Lois Lane from the animated series.
That's another thing I forgot. I forgot all about they're doing the Superman animated series. Yeah, and it's just I saw Superman and Lois Lane. I didn't see anyone else.
I'm just glad that they're putting those two because I gotta have a Superman to go with my animated Batman.
Don't put them side by side. They'll fight.
I'll put Joker in between them.
Oh God.
That's
Break him up.
Yeah. Before we end our discussion of the DC San Diego ComiCon, this trailer I forgot all about it. The Lego Batman.
Yeah, that looks pretty. That's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Will Arnett, I think, is fantastic as a voice for Batman, and I'm excited for this one.
And just from what we've seen in the trailer, it's just funny how they're ragging on all the things that the fans always rag on, like Robin's uniform. It's like, these are too tight.
Yeah.
That's better. Let's go out.
Oh, you're in your underwear.
I think the best part about Will Arnett's Lego Batman is he combines like I can be like a super badass with the whole Adam West like we can make it like tongue-in-cheek humor kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's still really fun and you can laugh at it while at the same time it's still really cool.
Yeah. I loved the Lego Movie, and I'm glad honestly they're getting this spin-off from it. Are they gonna do another Lego movie? Like a Lego
Oh
movie?
yeah, definitely. That made too much money for them not to.
Yeah, they
This is
did at
true.
the Lego Park in Orlando. They kind of did I guess like a little mini sequel to it. I haven't seen it because I haven't been to Legoland, but there's a little continuation of the story that you get to watch if you go to Legoland there. I know that. I'm not
Very
sure
nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
how far the story goes into. I just saw a billboard and it had Lord Business on the billboard.
And the Crabble.
So yeah, that about wraps it up for this DC San Diego Comic-Con coverage. Be sure to tune in the next couple days. We're going to be posting. We're going to go to Celebration next, and then first next week you're going to get Marvel San Diego Comic-Con coverage. So in the comment section below, just go ahead and let us know your favorite part about Comic-Con as far as DC goes, and let us know what you're looking forward to, and if there's anything you want us to touch on whenever we have our next show. So until next time, I'm the other Luke.
I'm the other host.
I'm Sherlock Colvin.
And I'm Lord Skywalker.
Stay nerdy, my friends.